Why melanin holds the key to spiritual freedom. Most of what you've been told about melanin stops at skin color. But what if I told you that melanin is the spiritual interface between you and the universe? Today, we're breaking down why melanin is far more than biology. It's the key to unlocking your spiritual freedom, inner clarity, and even your higher potential. Melanin is a conductor. It absorbs light, sound, and even subtle electromagnetic energy. Scientists already know it's photoreactive, meaning it literally absorbs sunlight and converts it into energy for your cells. But spiritually, this means melanin acts as an antenna. It tunes you into the frequencies of your environment, the sun, the moon, and even the collective consciousness around you. The more melanin you have, the wider your bandwidth. That's why many traditions speak of people with high melanin being naturally intuitive, spiritually aware, and deeply connected to nature. Melanin isn't just about absorbing energy, it holds memory. Think about how crystals hold energy and information. Melanin has a similar role in the body. It archives ancestral memory, genetic intelligence, and even emotional patterns. This is why tapping into spiritual practices, meditation, fasting, breath work can unlock deeper layers of wisdom. You're not just remembering your own past, you're remembering the collective experiences stored in your biology. In every creation story, from the Bible to Egyptians, darkness comes before light. Melanin is literally black matter in your body. It is the physical representation of the primordial darkness. Why is this important? Because darkness is where creation begins. Your dreams, visions, and spiritual downloads come from the dark. The pineal gland, which is full of melanin, is activated in total darkness. That's why spiritual initiations often involve fasting, silence, and time away from artificial light. It reawakens the power of your inner blackness. Melanin protects. It shields you from harmful UV rays, but also from psychic and emotional stress. It's a natural insulator for your nervous system. This is why people with higher melanin can thrive in intense environments, both physically and spiritually. That resilience is not just survival, it's the foundation of your freedom. You can withstand pressure, you can rise beyond fear, beyond control, and beyond the mental chains that society tries to place on you. Why is this knowledge hidden? Because when you understand melanin's power, you understand you can't be controlled. You realize freedom doesn't come from politics or systems. It comes from activating your biology, raising your vibration, and aligning with universal law. This is why mainstream science rarely discusses melanin beyond skin tone. Once you know it's a spiritual technology, you become harder to program. You stop moving like a consumer and start moving like a creator. How to activate your melanin? So how do you unlock it? Sunlight. Spend time in natural sunlight. It's fuel for melanin. Meditation and darkness therapy. Give yourself time in darkness to stimulate the pineal gland. Food. Eat foods high in chlorophyll and minerals. Greens, cacao, and sea moss feed melanin production. Detox. Remove toxins like fluoride and heavy metals that calcify your pineal gland. Sound and rhythm. Drum, chant, and listen to frequencies that activate your nervous system. When you combine these practices, melanin stops just being passive. it becomes a living spiritual tool. Melanin is more than pigment. It's your direct link to the universe. Your freedom isn't waiting outside of you. It's already inside, waiting to be activated. If this message resonated, share it with someone who needs to remember who they really are. Because spiritual freedom is contagious once it starts.